Hey everybody, Miss Sweet here from Miss Sweet's Crafting Therapy. I want to welcome you all here and thank you to all the new subscribers, and also thank you for those of you who are returning. Today I am bringing you a tag. It is called Dilly Billy Children's Story Tag. I was tagged by Jamie from Jamie's Coloring Love. This tag was originated by Liz at Home, aka Nano Liz. This tag is based on a children's storybook she wrote called Dilly Billy Has a Fine Day. So the items we're going to be looking for in our books in this tag today are items that Billy Dilly comes across. So there are 11 items that we need to find in some of our books. And let's see, what else do I want to tell you? I will tag, I will in the comments put a link to Jamie's video and a link to the original video where Liz is telling you the story and talking to you about the tag and what items to find, so you get to see the storybook. It is written for the ages 1 to 3, and she wrote this for her own grandchildren. So I thought that was really sweet. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing on the list is to find a picture of a puppy. Okay. So this wouldn't be Miss Sweet's craft and therapy without there being something Disney. So for the puppy, I'm in the Hatchet Heroes. This is one of their petite books, and it's their babies. And I've got baby Pluto. So there's my puppy. Now, mind you, I will be coloring these throughout the month, so I should have them finished by time when it comes time to do the November completed pages. So, alrighty. The next item is to find a hat. So for a hat, I went to Eerie Patisserie by Carla Magana. And I actually started this one already. I did Ralph. If you know Carla and her thing, you know who Ralph is. So, so I did this one with Carla wearing, well, I see this is a depiction of Carla, but wearing a hat. Okay. The next item was to find a sweater vest. Well, in my digging, I found Creative Haven Ugly Holiday Sweaters, because I wanted to try and bring in my Christmas books as much as possible. So in Creative Haven Ugly Holiday Sweaters, I found this one. So I'll be coloring this one for a sweater vest. And then the next one was to find a nana or a grandmother. I had a little more trouble with this one. I don't have a lot of books with people. I have cartoons and I have chibi. You know, I'm more on the fantasy cartoonish side than actual people and portraits. But I did find a picture that I'm going to equate as a grandma. So this is in Tatiana Bogima's newest book, Nice Little Town Christmas Collection, that has a 3-in-1 in here. And I found this sweet picture. I'm going to say that's a grandma reading a book to her grandchild in front of the fire. So that's my grandmother. And then the next thing is to find a zebra. So I went to Jade Summer Cute Animals, 4 books in 1. And that will be my zebra. Okay. The next item is a mouse. So I went to Camellia Androkova's 50 winter miniatures. Yep, there we go. And there's a couple of mouses, some Mises. So I'll be coloring that one. The next one is to find a chair. Well, living in Florida, and I really don't have snow here. Well, not really, I don't. I am originally a northerner, so I'm a transplant here in Florida. But I don't miss the snow, I'm sorry. So I had to tie in my surroundings now. So Creative Haven Tropical Christmas. I have a beach chair. So that is my chair. And then the next item was to find a cat. So for a cat, I went to one of the newest books by Colored Caramel, and it's Sweet Christmas Kawaii coloring book. Okay. And I chose this one for my cat. I think this one's adorable. And the next one is to find a deer. Well, I can't just find any deer. I have to go for a reindeer. So I went to one of my Rudolph books. Now I have photocopied this picture onto cardstock, so I'll be coloring it here, not in the coloring book paper. So I got a picture of Rudolph. The next item, number 10, is to find an elephant. So I went to Color Some Sweetness Christmas, and this is by Carlin Douglas and published under the Black River Art. And here's my elephant. He's so cute. All right, and then the 11th and final item is a giraffe. So I went to this one here, Creative Haven Animal Whimsy, a wordplay coloring book. Ooh, come on now. And there's my giraffe. Okay, so that's the 11 prompts. I am going to tag 2 people. I'm going to tag Lauren from Lauren Loves Color and Kathy from Spicy Cat Colors. Don't know if either of them have the time at this point to do it, and they don't have to feel obligated to do it. It would be nice if they would. I'm doing this to support a fellow YouTuber. It's fine if they don't. Now, if I did not tag you or you have not been tagged by somebody else and you would like to do this to help support Liz, then please feel free, consider yourself tagged, you're it. So just go ahead and do the tag if that's something you want to do. In my description below, I will include a link to Jamie's video and Liz's video, where you can go and watch Liz's video, which she does the storybook, and so you can see how she came up with the items, and a list of the items I'll include. All right, well, that is it for today. I want to thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye.